Greetings and salutations, everybody. Welcome back to another little video here. I'm gonna call you wonderful host Troy. We are back again to do another countdown, and today we are gonna be counting down on my personal trip for the record, only mine, maybe yours, who knows, but my top 6 games I am looking forward to in 2018 for the Nintendo Switch. And you might be asking yourself, why mine 6? Well, I don't have an answer for you, but we're doing it, so let's get to it. Number 6, dude. And to start off the list, we are going to be talking about Lost Field, which is coming in early 2018-ish, hopefully, probably, who knows, it's Square Enix, so we never really know here. And of course, the game is coming to some other platforms as well, PS4, Xbox One, PC, I believe. I know PC for a fact, and I believe other consoles as well, because why not? But A Lost Field is the somewhat sequel, kind of not sequel. It confusing-ish. But either way, the next game coming out in the little RPG Factory, I believe that's the name of the company that growing it, ended up making to just make these small style RPG games. And with this, of course, the last game in the series, I guess we can call it a series now, right? Which is I Am Sanuna, which was available pretty much on more or less everything, and I do know it actually do have a physical release. I want to say the Japanese only physical release of Sanuna over in Japan for the Switch. But here we are now, fast forwarding a little bit farther ahead, and hopefully A Lost Field will live up to the goodness that was I Am Sanuna, and hopefully we'll keep doing these style little games, these little throwback mit with, I get more so like what would happen if Chrono Trigger was kind of made in the style of like the remakes that was on the DS of Final Fantasy 3 and 4. So if you enjoy any RPG, that might be a nice little jump in as we are waiting for some other bigger RPGs that will be coming down the pipeline, hopefully 2018. Number 5, dude. Okay, number 5. This one kind of came out of nowhere. I haven't heard anything about this, but thanks to actually researching the video, I am super excited for this. And of course, the game I am talking about is Flippin Deaths, which is a court made by the developer who worked with Ticket to the Man, which was actually a really fun, simple little like puzzle platformer that was more comedic in a lot of ways. And here we are now with getting the next game from the studio, and honestly, it looked like it's gonna be very similar to Ticket to the Man in a lot of ways, not just in the art direction, but if it's anything like Ticket to the Man, the game is gonna be a fun puzzle game with a very odd and a little out there sense of humor, of which I am always for. And honestly, after Ticket to the Man was so great, I am just instantly invested in whatever they do next, which in that case gonna be Flippin Deaths, where you play as a girl who end up dying and take on the job of death, and having to solve puzzle with said ability of being the new Grim Reaper. So once again, another 2018 game. Pretty much every game on the list gonna be 2018. So yeah, we got some time to look forward to that. And if you haven't already, go pick up Ticket to the Man. I believe it is available pretty much on everything, last gen and the current gen with PS4, Xbox One, PC, and like I said, I played it back in the 360 days. So it is great. Go grab it, guys. Number 4, dude. Oh, number 4. This when we start getting a little hard here as far as trying to figure out what games we are looking forward to the most. But like most people, I have a very soft spot for Super Meat Boy. And here we are now. What have it been? It's been like, geez, 5, 6 years, maybe longer than that. I feel like it's been forever when we got the last Super Meat Boy game. But we're finally getting a proper sequel with Super Meat Boy Forever, which honestly look like can be adding a little more to it. From honestly looking at the gameplay of this, it looked like it kind of reminded me more of a Infinite One style game, just the way it seemed to be doing with enemy and with platforming, and the level being a little more banded here. But yeah, Super Meat Boy with Edmund behind all this. This is gonna be a super stylized, super probably difficult game, and honestly, will probably make up wage a crap ton. But if it can live up once again to the greatness that was Super Meat Boy, this is gonna be a fantastic little platformer that gonna make us break a lot up, but still I love it every moment along the way.
Number 3, dude.
Oh, here is a game that instantly caught my attention at last year E3 during the PC gaming showcase thingy. And honestly was like one of my most interesting games coming out E3 of last year, which is a Wargroove. And if you are not aware what Wargroove is, think pretty much Advance Wars, but new. I get the way to look at it. Because so much of the gameplay that was shown from this actually really do look like Advance Wars, which in return, it won't grab my attention because I loved Advance Wars back on the Game Boy Advance day. And I believe they had one game on the DS? I feel like there was one on the DS. But either way, the Game Boy Advance games I freaking adored. And finally, and not Nintendo, and it not Advance Wars, but we finally look like we're getting a game that is going to capture that same feeling of Advance Wars. And honestly, if it come anywhere close to the enjoyment I had back in, what was it, 2002, 2003, this should be a great game. And I have high hope for it, so please do not disappoint me. And if you do, Nintendo, can we get another Advance Wars maybe? Hopefully.
Number 2, dude.
And next up is a journey to the unaffected, which honestly, this game looked freaking awesome. From everything I've been hearing about this, everything I've been seeing, everything it looked like it falling in play with a love for a dungeon crawling, right along with parties and a true love for what looked like in a lot of ways going back to the late 80s, early 90s anime art style here, and with so much being tied to or being inspired by the art of Akira Toriyama, which is really close to my heart there. And honestly, from everything I have seen about that, it looked like the game gonna be fun, focusing on a party member, dungeon crawling, combat, and playing a different characters along the way. And honestly, the art style alone is just super intriguing, with the 3D environment, with the 2D art similar to what would happen in Doom, with way more high res as for original like 2D art is concerned. And honestly, everything about the game is just screaming to me that I just really want to play that right now. And hopefully we will get it here soon in the beginning of 2018. Finger crossed on that one. And also, I think this is another game that will be available on a lot of other stuff as well. I believe PC is always been guaranteed, and I'm not for sure about other consoles or systems. But yeah, anyway you go, Away Journey Unaffected is a thing that you all should be paying attention to.
Number 1, dude.
And number 1, which we all seen it coming. If you have been around the channel for any amount of time or hanging out over on twitch.tv/PonyShow, you guys will know how much I love RPGs, especially old school JRPGs that is more focused on the game and not bouncing boobs. I'm looking at you, JRPG from the last decade. But of course, the game we are talking about here is Project Octopath Traveler. And if you haven't already and you own a Switch, you do yourself a favor and go download the demo. The demo folder is available, and the demo is actually pretty beefy for the most part, with 2 playable characters of, I believe, 8. I think it's 8 characters, and each character in the demo being anywhere from an hour, if not more, depending on how much time you want to put into it. And from playing the demo alone, this is an RPG I cannot wait for, and honestly is going into 2018 is honestly of all systems my most anticipated game of next year. And honestly, in many ways, and I think we all can agree on that, why can't Square just, kind of called it Final Fantasy 16? Just saying, because the quality here is up to what it requires for that type of statement, and let alone the 2D, 3D voxel look that is happening here, and honestly really seem to capture the vibe if, say, Final Fantasy VI would be made now, but what would they do with 2D and the technology on the 3D front, and the lighting, the shadow, so on and so on and so on. And honestly, the game just instantly just leave an impression on you, any from just looking at it, and then the gameplay lives up to every bit of that. So honestly, Project Octopath Travel is my anticipated game, and honestly my #1 game for what I want on the Switch in 2018. And with that, guys, I think that would do it for us. That is my top 6 games of 2018 for the Nintendo Switch I just need in my life as soon as possible. And of course, once again, my opinion alone here, but if you do have an opinion or have any other Switch game you want me to look at, check out, or just talk about, feel free to leave it in the comment below. I will be down there reading all you guys a list of what your favorite games is, or hoping to be in 2018 or in the near future. Feel free, let me know in the comments. And of course, if you haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button. I do put new videos up right here on YouTube every single day. I have many video, might be lists, let's play, ramblings. We got a lot of good stuff happening. And of course, if you do want to support the stream beyond hitting that subscribe button, don't feel obligated to. Just know the option. Of course, you can support on Patreon to keep improving the stream, and also keep this little cat back here fed. As you can see, she fat enough already, but still, she would still love you either way. And also get a whole bunch of wonderful perks over there on Patreon. And of course, don't forget to do the like, favorite, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the bell, do whatever all you wonderful people do here on YouTube. And I will call and catch you in the next video. So till then, have a good one, guys.